got to be a way out. You're a lifesaver. Oh, you are.
You have noticed it change like shift to like sort of yellow, depends on like what method is using. Going to like tissue or we do like a waterfall side. No. But just help. Say one of the for when like someone else needs to clean it up. So that they can go back and find them. Yeah, you remember saying that? Yeah, I remember that. So that's, I thought that was a role. That was a lot. Do you think that you're in your parents' house? What? When you No. I make sure. Just do something. Okay. Come back to find and then
I don't want to feel this way. It's just every time I see someone look at me, I don't.
Right. Would you say you have a bit of addiction? So like when you're at work and you're say you're serving a McFlurry and the vanilla ice cream is coming out nice and slow. That's doing for you. Okay. I wasn't sure.
It's pretty much just the online.
Just the online stuff. Okay.
I don't know who to go to who could actually help completely rid of these thoughts and
right. Actually, I might have a buddy call. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Marcus? Our friend here, his name's Caleb. So you know. You know. Oh yeah. Yeah. She's everything. So he was Caleb was talking to her. Things got a little out of hand in the messages. He's talking about getting her pregnant and having the kids that they may have each other and him watching they were having with each other. Even when as far as leaving mementos from the kids and not clear so that they can later come back to the dried up spots and reminiscing upon the fun memory.
Is that accurate?
It's things I said, but obviously I was playing a part. All that stuff was really.
What part were you playing?
I think it was just I was just saying things that helped me get off, I guess.
Yeah, but even if you're playing the part, you kind of still are part, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I know, and when it comes to that kind of stuff, it is absolutely unnecessary. It's not stuff you want to be talking about with people.
My question is, let's say at any point was like, I'm not consent to this anymore. Would everything been consensual, or we're still out of order?
No, I'm not really one to force into things. One, I probably too for that. If you had told me, like, I don't feel comfortable, that's something like that. If she wasn't, she was 18. Like I told him, when I looked at her picture, she was 18 plus.
Obviously she told you that she was, but besides that point, I don't think anything had happened anymore. I just want to know if she was down, would you have done it?
Now you wouldn't up with her. Okay, you couldn't get yourself something. Okay, no, fair enough. I hear you. You work hard and everything, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to, have fun or whatever. Everybody does, but
those want to have fun.
There's a thing when it comes to when her tongue is. What I told him is, I honestly didn't believe she was, I thought she was playing the part as well.
Okay.
And I wanted to hope that she would, because she was fun. You know?
She's fun to talk to. Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
she's cool. Okay.
Okay, man. You strike me as like you're on Telegram and Signal and everything. Like, how long have you been on that for?
I don't do Signal because it's too much work. You have to like Telegram. I've been on because I play an online game that uses Telegram.
What game is that?
King Country.
Okay.
Well, you're Caleb, man. Listen, I don't, genuinely, I'm not one to judge at all, but also, I'm not one to ask a question that I don't really know the answer to. The reason I'm asking questions is because I kind of want a little bit of explanation, because obviously I don't know everything. So, I just hope hopefully that, obviously, you're not in any of those videos. If you were, I promise my friend want to talk to you right now. But, I just hope hopefully that some unfavorable videos of your on Telegram Signal, right?
I've heard. Yeah. No, we have too. Yeah. Have you ever seen anything like that past in any groups?
Not Telegram.
Not Telegram.
No, not.
Like I said, I ask questions like I don't ask questions I don't know the answer to, you know. So it's kind of like those things, kind of like an honesty test to see if you're going to be straight up about it, and if you're straight up about it. I really respect that, man.
Even if you happen to scroll past it, like a chat that someone put you in, a group chat that you didn't want to be in, we've seen that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's happened.
The Telegram account that I had, I don't really have anymore. I still have it, but I don't have the app anymore. The Telegram app that I had only had me and my friends from the game.
Okay. That's all you have. Okay. I got you.
So my friend has like a little piece of mind. Like, would you mind coming in? Like, I mean, totally up to you. Just for a little bit of peace of mind. We've been seeing some like not so good stuff being sent to you, and obviously we try to find those. Make sure they're good. Would you mind my friend being able to see?
I don't have the app anymore.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right.
Well, you said you had Signal, right?
I had Signal, but
not anymore.
you have to you need a code or something.
Oh, you couldn't verify. You couldn't verify. Okay, I got you. Well, look, hey, I appreciate the marketing.
Any way you can help me with this problem at all?
Oh, he's yeah. So we I don't have him in there. I'm sure we'll call back. Were we ordering pizza? So did you still want to get pizza?
Oh my mom had been trying the last time I found out.
Okay.
They asked me to call someone to get help for it.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think I'm just completely, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just, I don't know. I want to find somebody at the same time, like you said.
Because you're a fellow. You're a fellow to connect with. To talk to? No.
Nobody wants to talk to you.
I mind how you look too freaky.
No, I think
I know like you're a freaky man. You're very.
Most of them done tricks. And
okay. Yeah.
I couldn't really be so specific.
You could not that much. Okay, got it. But you can maybe suck another guy's. Okay. I just ask because you do that is a primary subject we talked about within the chat.
Keep in mind that like not all those like there are people that are underage.
They get on there.
Off of you met
Yeah.
It was either me or Badu, one of
It was me, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was me.
So she's not, but she told you she was. So like we could still make an account. Just like
I thought she was 18.
Well, the display profile probably said 18. But as soon as we looked, as soon as I went to text.
Not good. Definitely not.
looks like a Caleb here is. Would this be the right address? How you doing, Caleb? Are you chronic, man? Okay. How many times a day do you jerk? When you did say that you wanted the when you had her for when they had for them to someone else to leave there to dry and clean up, so that years later and go back on it and have fun. But you made me such other guys. Okay.
Did you know Finn, the number one AI agent for customer service, works seamlessly with Zendesk? Finn works as an AI-powered support agent within Zendesk, integrating with your existing knowledge and taking the message systems. And if Finn can't answer a question, hand off human agents are automatic and seamless for your customers. Finn resolves up to 90% of incidents dramatically increases your workload. All this without any migration changes to your setup. Learn more at Finn.ai.
What would be your biggest challenge and energize? Such a good answer.
Somebody steal your phone and sell it at discount price? Because I can serve. Together, we can see our every single design and maybe your business. Get your business in my store. This is they take my shit and sell it because they're low class and bitches. Why are they so big?
This time we are in Gainesville, Ohio. Just minutes away from our potential competitor. This is 25-year-old. Here he is looking pretty previews, huge eyes. He works at Mounts. He's been training on a 18-year-old girl for the past few years. So this is a very disgusting messages, pictures of and all this. This has got to be one of the most dialogue chats I've ever read. He says, I don't know if I asked you already, but would you rate my 1 to 10? And this is after the girl says, a 5, because there's so much weight. He says, how many inches is Mike? She says, 3 or 4. He says, it's actually about 2 inches. And he don't know that. He's far below average. Are you okay with swallowing? You swallow someone else's? I definitely want, if you definitely want to swallow someone else's, say you definitely want to. So I guess you want to see such a guy off. That's so weird. Also, I said something that the guy, you would do such as, even if you didn't like it, I would never watch it directly. Also, you said something too. I was just pretty much every other message it's just so disgusting. You such a guy alongside you, what is this? And I get right now, also where you live, I find this one under your girlfriend of a guy. You make up a date. Thanks for everybody that can find something for tomorrow or other day, but please let me know how it was. If there's any ways, any mistakes at all, I worship you. Definitely looking forward to something like that. Swallowing, you definitely deserve to have your boyfriend. I've never heard like that. So it goes on about there's this sort of threesome between him and another guy and this girl taking turns licenses and whatnot. I mean, the Eclipse is really gross. It just keeps going on. He has like a humiliation kink or something. Would you want Mike to be in a cage, or would you be okay with constantly him off? This is where it's really crazy. I couldn't believe this. He says, if you and I had together, would you be okay with giving them the freedom to have at whatever age they want? Well, I wonder what he thinks the age of consent should be. Would you be okay with them having a house wherever they want? I want them to feel comfortable in front of us. And if it's okay with whenever our sons, I would like us to leave there and not clean it up. The girl says, why? He says, so the kids can go back to where the dry years later and enjoy fond memories of that time. What? I'm not going to move around that. That's the most crazy thing I've ever read. And this is a crazy one. He says, at what age do you think would be a good age for us to show our son and daughter how to each other? And the girl says, that's weird, my kids won't be each other. And then he says, so you don't want to watch them each other, but you're okay with other people, right? We just keep going on and on about stuff like that. And there's just so much in this chat log that I can't even get the whole thing or spew the disgusting words out of my mouth. So if you guys want the full scoop on Caleb's chat log here, be sure to head over to skeeterg.lowlows.com where I'll post the chat log in full. Minus the pics, of course. We're going to be doing, or attempting to do the whole car giveaway thing again. We have a 2024 Cadillac Escalade. We're going to go to his house, knock on his door, try to convince him that he won it in a random giveaway. And if everything goes well, he's going to drive to the police station. We're going to hope it goes that way. Either way, we're about 10-15 minutes or so from Caleb's house, so let's get heading over there. Pulling up to it. It's going to be this one key in the driveway. That's all right. Let's get the bow on real quick. Someone's definitely home, so. We are at the address here, Toby. Just stay right here by the car. And we're going to go. Let's go congratulate our winner.
I often hear from people that read the book that John Phoebe wrote about me. It's called Sense of Where You Are. But what people might not know is that as John interviewed me for the book and asked me questions about my life and thoughts about basketball, the geometry of the game, something else was blossoming. Those conversations were the beginning of our friendship. I now call John Bro. I'm very glad that today he's finally joining me on American Voices. For those of you who don't know, John McPhee is a Pulitzer Prize-winning author, a writer for the New Yorker magazine, and his genre is creative nonfiction until recently taught a writing class at Princeton University. His 35 books include Pine Barrens, Oranges, Coming Into the Country, Arthur Ashe, Curve of Binding Energy, and draft number 4 on the writing process, to name a few. So, John, welcome to American Voices.
Thank you, Bill. Nice to be here.
So, when you think about our talks back in '64, when you were writing Since Where You Are, and doing the research for it, what do you remember about those conversations and those times?
I remember very well. I remember walking along at Camp Don Bosco with Ed Macaulay, and those scenes stick in my mind, including in your house. I mean, looking out at the great Presbyterian Church.
And now, 60 years later, it took me that long to be able to interview you.
Yeah. By the time we had finished talking and everything else, you went to Tokyo to the Olympics, and it was 1964.
I remember taking you over to the fastest track because I was running around tracks at that time. And I remember also some sweaty gym outside Washington that you came to my routines. preparing for the Olympics?
Yes, indeed. Also, you came to Princeton that summer and practiced in Dillon's gym and also the Lawrenceville School.
Yeah. I think it's the Lawrenceville School where you went back there to measure the basket, right?
Because you took a few shots at that basket down in Lawrenceville, the school gym, and the ball bounced off the rim 2 or 3 times, and you looked at me and said, you know something? That basket is about an inch and a half low. So I went back and found out I was right. Later, you weren't there. And I had a step ladder, and Tom helped me. It was an inch and a quarter low.
Oh, God, I'm sorry I missed
You're
it.
not always right.
I'm sorry I missed it. So, let me ask you something I really never asked you before, and that is, when did you decide that you wanted to be a writer?
When I was in grade school,
Really?
elementary school, yeah, I'm sure of that. I didn't know what to do, how to do it, but it was before middle school. I mean, it was really back there. It looked easy. I thought all you do is sit around and fill out words and make a living. I thought it looked easy, and that was before. I wanted to be a New Yorker writer until I was about 7th grade.
Well, let's go back a little bit. You said that all the topics you've written about, 90% of them are things that interest you before you were in college.
Oh, yeah. It goes like this. I went to a summer camp from the time I was really young, 6 years old. My father was a physician at Princeton University, had summer free, and he did summer camp, and one in particular, and it was there that I got into all kinds of things, which from which my, I would say, probably 25 out of 30 of my books particularly, outdoors things. It was an interesting camp and hiking trips and backpacking trips and nature studies and how many people all of that came to my interest later on. Places like Alaska.
Yeah, that's coming into the country, right?
Right. And coming into the country, what do you think this is? Wait.
So, before you became a writer for the New Yorker, you wrote stories for Time magazine, various cover stories, but you always wanted to write for the New Yorker. Where did that interest come from?
Well, it developed when I was in high school. When I was in college, I started sending pieces to the New Yorker that got rejection slips. And I got these rejection slips all the way through. And after college and after university, I needed to go to work. And New York wouldn't have any part of it. And I got a job at Time magazine. I worked there, and I came with the editor of the so-called show business, that editor. And that's what you're referring to. And I was there until the late 60s. And what got me out of there was you.
Yeah, so
You'll get that next man.
So tell me, people who see you they don't know that they send all these messages to the Yorker, and you want them to be rejected. How did you deal with rejection? What advice do you have for people who
You learn to deal with it, or you don't deal. Every time I put something in the mailbox, you're full of it's going to work, and then this pattern on for such a long time, and I got sort of developed a conditioned response. I mean, I wasn't, and I remember when I didn't get the right to New Yorker anything like that. And I remember that I was fairly depressed when I was 30 years old because I thought I was getting anywhere near it. I was 32,
So you just kept keeping on, right?
yeah, I actually sold them a piece. The first one that I ever had was published in New York in 1963, and it was about when I was basketball for Cambridge, and we had a match with the Royal Fusiliers who gathered in the Tower of London, and we got a game scheduled for Cambridge versus the Royal Fusiliers inside the tower. We actually had to play right beside the tower while they were putting up the baskets on the asphalt parade ground in the middle of the London Tower of London. A truck, a lorry backed over the one that had the baskets with it, backed over one of the baskets and snapped to the ground. And so we played the Royal Fusiliers. I wrote about that, and the New Yorker bought it, but it didn't have any effect on my future because I was with it. But the New Yorker called a casual, a short memoir piece and everything, and it didn't have it. Nobody hired me, but I went to the New Yorker because of that. I went to the New Yorker with a whole bunch of pieces I might write, and one of them was about you. And they told me, don't, not that basketball player. You did that basketball player. They did it about a year or so before that, too. So I went home and I found myself writing a letter. I did it spontaneously. I wrote a letter to the New Yorker about why I wanted to write about you. And I went on and on. That letter is 5,000 words long. And I sent it, yes, and I sent it to him, and I got a call from the New Yorker from one of the editors, and he said, despite what we said, we would like to see about that basketball player. What it didn't discuss most was the technical stuff. And that was the business, bringing it before March, and that's when I got hold of you, and off we went.
And, I can't tell you how many times over the years I've mentioned to you before, but how many times people come up to me and say, I really love your book, this is where you are. And I would say, well, no, I didn't actually write that book. It was a book written about me, written by John McGee. And then this happens so often, after a while, people come up and say, I really like that book you wrote called This is Where You Are. I say, well, thank you very much. You said that was okay.
It's not okay.
All right, I'll get back to the long explanation. So, you've written so many books. I mean, it's amazing how prolific you've been. And I think of just a couple of them, Pine Barrens, which is an area of New Jersey, and people live there called Pineys. What made you interested in the Pine Barrens and the history of this area of New Jersey?
I was a new staff writer in New York in 1965, and I did it because I might do it. And I was having lunch with a Princeton high school friend who worked in New York, as I did, and we had lunch in the village somewhere, and I told him, I took a thing to write about it, and said, why don't you write about Pine Barrens? And I said, the what? And he went on and told me things about Pine Barrens, how there was a whole ground down there, so deep, nobody knew how to use all kinds of things that were true. But nonetheless, that's what caused me to look into Pine Barrens. I didn't live there or heard about it. And I was born and grew up, 40 miles away, 30 miles away.
But that article was an inspiration for Pine Barrens preservation. which was a state law that protected this area from development.
Right, it was state and federal. The legislation came from both places. There was a preserved area and a protected area. It's a huge piece of ground.
So, what about this book of oranges? Who would write a whole book about oranges?
I did.
You write about the history, the poetry, everything you ever want to know about oranges. I mean, why?
Well, when I was commuting to New York to work at Time Magazine and everything, and living out here in Princeton, I would stop at the Penn Station every morning, buy some fresh oranges that we squeezed in a machine there. I mean, there was real oranges, going down, cut half, squeezed out, and sold out of a pitcher. And I noticed over time that the color of the juice sort of became a richer orange the further you went along in the year. And then there was an ad I saw in a magazine somewhere, placed by the Florida Citrus Commission, and it showed 4 oranges, and each one had a different name under it. Parson Brown, Hamlin, Valencia, so on. Mm-hmm. Those 4 oranges looked exactly the same to me. And so that combination of experience, fact, or whatever, caused me to want to go to Florida and find out what was different about these oranges. And so I mentioned that this is one of the first things that I did. I had to write in New York. And William Shawn said, go ahead.
He was the editor, right?
He was the editor of the New Yorker. And he was the one to whom you could submit your ideas, and you said yes or no, for a variety of reasons. So anyway, I went to Florida, and if you recall, well, my wife and I were in Florida, and our children were with grandparents. You stayed here in our house and wrote your thesis.
Oh, God. I do remember that. I do remember that.
I remember because you had a habit of scuffing your feet on, and we had a really good rug underneath the place where typing table where you were working. You destroyed the rug.
Oh, listen, John. I mean, let me know how much it is, and I'll send half.
It was actually a $20,000 rug.
Oh, yes. I also remember you lived kind of out in the country, and one night I thought the doorbell rang like 11 o'clock at night. Who the hell's out here in the country? 11 o'clock at night. I never found that out. But I didn't know.
I remember you talking about that. The doorbell actually rang.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Maybe it's my illusion. So let's talk about coming to this giant place called Alaska. And the book was, I mean, probably one of your best most influential books. You ever want to
Yeah. I feel the loyal, right? Speak aloud and work, and they're really so different. You put everything you can in one. But for one, they come into the country. About 100,000 words long. And it's all in New York, different parts at different times. And there's about a last that I became very fond of. 3 years time.
How do you know when a topic or a person is the right fit for you? New York, science certificate, you have your own ideas. How do you know it's the right fit?
You don't. And they think from the concept, you get the idea, I want to write that book. And then you get into it, you find out that it is exactly what you thought it was. But if they take 90% or 80%, then that has to turn around altogether, where you get into it. The thing that when you live with it, you're getting that idea and material about it, and you're figuring out whether you want to do it. I remember things that I did that I just went on something else because it didn't gel.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It didn't gel?
No, it didn't, freeze. It didn't settle. It didn't make it. It was something that I wanted to abandon. And that happened several times. You don't know when you first get the idea that it's just all written down.
Writing about them and Tabula Rasa Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume, how many volumes we're going to have?
An infinite number. The idea is, I call it my old man project. And the purpose of it is to keep me upright. And so I don't want to finish it. And that's why the first book was called Volume 1. And I have finished Volume 2. It'll be, 2025 or sometime. The New Yorker will have part of it first. But I've got enough words, 50,000 for Volume 2, so I am now working on Volume 3.
And these are all ideas.
Right, but the current one is about Pepper Constable. Did you ever hear of them? Pepper Constable was a big-time Princeton star football player, fullback, 1935. He was the captain of the team, and he was also Phi Beta Kappa and president of the class. And his team lost one game in 3 years. But his wife was, if anything, more interesting than he was. She was the national champion in
What have I done to deserve such a fate?
And she had a twin sister named Peggy, who was also the national champion in women's squash when she beat Betty, or vice versa. And anyway, we knew these people, and there's a nice little story about them that I want to tell. That's what I'm working on at this very moment.
It's amazing. Whenever I ask you, what are you working on, there hasn't been one project that you couldn't describe in a way that made me very interested. And I think that's partly because your own interest becomes contagious.
Yeah, and also, I mean, if I didn't have the confidence to say that, I would go on and describe it. In other words, you see what I mean? I developed enough interest myself to have a bit of confidence in telling you about it. But if it was really nebulous, I wouldn't do it.
In draft number 4 about the writing process, tell us how you do research. I remember those little notebooks that you used to carry around. How do you make an outline for a story?
Well, the research is, if I have the idea and the idea is about some geologist in Wyoming or something, I'll read up as much as I can about him before I go meet him. I mean, it depends on the story, what you do. But for the most part, I learn on the job. That's the research. I go there and meet him, and I don't know anything about the Rocky Mountain geology. And he's known as grand old man of Rocky Mountain geology. And I met him in 1978. And the book of which he's the central figure was published in 1986. I mean, I did other things and so on and so forth, but the point is that geology work I did was spun out over 20 years. But at any rate, the basis of my research is that I go and meet the person, but then I just don't go away.
Yeah, you come to Crystal City, or you go to Washington to a sweaty gym, or that's what your research is, right?
That's right. Yeah, I get a lot of help with my research from the subject, the person I'm writing about.
So, the thing I most remember in terms of you ever talking about writing to me was how important outline is. I mean, you always hear that in some writing class, but you really take it to a new level. So, how do you make an outline for a story?
Well, origin of mine is interesting. It goes back to high school when I had a teacher who had us write a theme every 3 times a week, and she really emphasized writing. And every one of those things had to be handed in with an outline. And it didn't need to be an ABC kind of outline. It could be a little doodle. But she wanted to know that we had thought about the structure of the piece before writing it. And I always, in 45 years of teaching writing at Princeton, every single piece that the kid did, start to finish, had that same component with it. They turned in not only the piece, but some kind of structural presentation. It did not have to be a Roman numeral 1, 2, 3. And what I did, to try to simplify it, is that when I was finished in Wyoming or whatever, ready to try to get this story together, I'm back in Princeton and I type up all my notes and transcribe the stuff I've recorded and all that kind of stuff, get it all into one big lump in my computer and so forth. And when I have this mass of material, I then study it and keep on studying it and subdivide it into its components. And who knows how many of these components are going to suggest themselves as you go along. But once you have the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, they are so designated, then you stare at them. And I did it on 3x5 cards, because I literally laid it on the table, and everything had a little code, like an airport code, that I had given it. So I knew what it was about. And then I shuffled them around until I saw the order beginning to end that I wanted that seemed to me to work. And that's what I did. With one exception of that's important, is that I think that you should start before you do that. When you're back home and you experience all this stuff, sit down and write right at the beginning of the piece. Just forget all those, don't look at them. Out of your head, write a few sentences, a few paragraphs, or whatever, where you end up satisfied. That's where I'd like to start telling you this story. Because if you do that, overall structuring becomes much easier and meaningful. I mean, you know where you want to go. I always know where the answer for it.
So John, you taught writing for
45.
45. Yeah, well, you have a whole lot of graduates out of that class that are, I'm sure, grateful to you. What did you get out of it?
You really learn from your students. I mean, there's so many answers to that question, or rather, parts of the answer that let me just weigh in. One is that I have no way of measuring this, but I think that I wrote more over 45 years, published more in the New Yorker than I would have and I never wrote anything in the semester I was going away from it fueled me for going back to it. It's like crop rotation. And I remember when I got this call out of the blue from the university, somebody quit and they needed to be replaced within a month. And would I do it? Because I was a writer and I was there and so on and so forth. I said yes, without the slightest hesitation. Something in my psyche was really crying out for that crop rotation. Because I spent the previous 12 years at Time Magazine in New Yorker and everything, or 15 years, writing one profile, one story after another, every week. I was ready for a breather. And the breather, it was so relevant. I mean, to talk to students about their writing is complementary to writing yourself.
So it became a kind of sabbatical and inspiration. What do you like about the life? And what parts do you find difficult?
Well, the part that's difficult is that every piece of writing is difficult. And the longer it is, the more you wrestle with it. And there's a great deal of anxiety that goes with it. And which I think is rational, because if you can't figure out what's wrong with something, you can't figure that out. You have to be able to challenge what you've done. in order to do it over again, to revise the quality of the right some of the vision, and if you could just toss off something and not have to go back, not going to be good.
And then life? What do you like about the life?
Well, the best thing about the life is you don't have some boss. You're going to work and so on and so forth. It's independent. Right. I do that. I see it so strongly in some of my former students who are writers, like Peter Hessler, the most independent writer. He comes from Missouri, of course. And he is the most independent writer I think I've ever known.
Meaning what?
Well, meaning that his piece matters more to him than who's going to publish it. And if it doesn't work for the New Yorker, he's a staff writer for the New Yorker. But if it doesn't work right for the New Yorker, tough. He's going to do it somewhere else. That's what I mean by it. That's funny of it.
You know, you've taught all these students over many years, and you're observing other people who are writing. Can you say, is there a biggest mistake that you see writers make?
I don't know. I think there's all kinds of mistakes. If there's a mistake that does in the piece of writing, does in the idea, the writer makes a mistake of not tossing it off too quickly, not carefully revising it, and trying to get the most out of it. That's a mistake, and a big one, but there's no bigger than I suppose others.
Well, you were quoted about the writing process, and you quoted Gary Craig. 1,000 details out of one article. What do you mean by that? And what do you like about the search for finding the exact precise word?
The background of that was he was appearing in a movie, he looked around the set at the paintings on the wall that the set designer had created, and he thought they were all wrong, lousy, and he gets in a car, and everybody waits, the director, the cinematographer, etc. has to sit there in the studio, wait while he drives all the way home, comes back with paintings of his own, and has them hung up on the wall, places the ones you didn't think were right. And somebody says, why did you go to all that trouble to just change? He said 1,000 details add up to one impression. And I just thought that was a terrific sort of adage or facet that writers pay attention to.
So how do you find the exact precise word?
By hunting for it. If that's the thing, you don't try to find a $35 word when a $40 word is going to be better. And the search for the most use is what I call it, because Flo there used to walk around in his garden doing the same thing, looking for a word, different word in his head that would be just right in the place that he had for it in his piece of writing he was doing. So in a piece of writing I do, when I get to about the third draft out of four, which is what it usually has and everything, I can see words that, well, that's okay, but it could be better. And I'll draw a box around the word and move on. But I keep looking at that word and trying to find a word that fills that slot and it is better. And the word is not, almost never polysyllabic. That's not the direction I'm going in. I'm looking for the word that sort of bingo, really hit a button. I love that phase, the search for the most is one of my favorite phases in a piece of writing. I did this with toothpaste, they turn them and I draw a box around that word. Think about this one. And when you use it, you look up. The worst thing you can use is a thesaurus, because that's just a list of synonyms, a list of words. And what you want to know what the word means, Webster's Dictionary or whoever. And Webster's Dictionary have many words. A high percentage of words will tell you the difference between plumb and vertical and things like that. I mean, they'll list 3 or 4 synonyms, but they don't stop there. That's what a thesaurus is. They define each word and show you the difference between A and B and the difference between B and C and so on. That's all part of the search for the most, which I love. Why? Because it's fun and the word game and everything else. Also, you're in the third draft. Your piece is essentially done. The big, tense, frightening moments are over, and you're polishing up your piece for publication.
So did you ever have writer's block?
Every day. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean that I think that writer's block comes upon writers at different levels. And if you're Joe Mitchell, it stops you for years. He wrote a lot of things in the New Yorker, and he hit a point in his life where he couldn't write anything, and this point went on for years and years, decades. That's writer's block on a major scale. But my thought is that a small form of writer's block is present every day when the writers sit down to write. You sort of fear it. You have a hard time getting in my case, I would fiddle around all day long and really not get started at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I made tea and I went played basketball or something and
Reading newspapers.
Yeah, and you finally get going. Joan Didion talked about looking across her living room at the door of the den in which she wrote, and staring across the room at that door, and, quote, feeling the low dread. That tells you what it's like. That tells you what it's like. And of course, Joan Didion walked across that room and fought down the writer's block and wrote. But I think a little form of it is there virtually every day. There are too many writers who just sit down and write. There are some. I don't mean one or two. I mean, there's certain writers that have a facility to just get going. But I do think that little block is there each day when you try to get started.
Mm-hmm. And you just have to push through.
Exactly. It relates to stage fright. Performers are notably nervous before they perform. Professors, Bob Baker, a professor here in Princeton, once told me that everybody is nervous before they have to give a lecture. I mean, stage fright is built into people, and you learn to overcome it. One of the few people who didn't apparently have stage fright was Mark Twain. Because he talks all the time, but he can't wait until he can get up and show off, is the way he put it.
Well, at least he was honest.
He was one. Yeah. He's the greatest thing.
You like Mark Twain?
You bet I like Mark Twain. Mark Twain's autobiography is 2,700 pages long.
Oh.
I have listened to it on Audible. It's 3 big volumes printed, and I listened to it on Audible maybe as much as 5 times, all the way.
What? It's that good?
Yeah. You know when you sit down and stare into a crackling fire or something, or you're used to before the world started warming up. Mark Twain's like that. I mean, it's wonderful to hear him talking. He's so great on one subject after another.
So, you are still at New Yorker after all these years, and you've had some extraordinary editors, named William Shawn and Bingham. How do you describe that relationship with an editor? Is it also kind of on the personal level, or is it just words?
I think the big difference between an editor, as I see and have experienced, and an editor that I wouldn't want to experience, is that some editors essentially see their job as rewriting what is submitted to them. And others are helping the writer understand what kind of writer they're dealing with and helping bring out the best in that writer. And my editors in New York have all been in the latter category.
And the stories illustrate that? Shawn or Bingham?
One of my favorite things that anybody ever said about any editor ever said about me was said by John Bennett, who was my editor at a number of years after Bob Bingham died. And John said of me, he is a self-cleaning oven. McKay is a self-cleaning oven. But you know, that relates to stuff like the search for the motif and all that kind of thing. I mean, that's what he's talking about. He's talking about the writer editing himself, which the writer ought to do.
So now, one of your former students, the editor-in-chief of the New Yorker magazine, how does that feel, David Rimnick?
It feels good because David is so good at it, and he's such a prodigious writer and editor and person in the world. I mean, I have huge admiration for David. He was in my class in 1981, so whatever that makes him. He's great, David.
So, listen, if you were interviewing yourself, what would you have asked yourself that I did today?
This has been a pretty wide-ranging interview, and you kind of covered the waterfront. Which is covering the waterfront. Covering the waterfront is a kind of generous thing to say to you because you're such a good swimmer.
I thought we'd get through this. I thought we'd get through this interview without reminding me of a famous race in a lake in New Hampshire where we came up to visit and you challenged me to a race in the lake. And you can tell the audience what happened.
Well, you were going to be appearing on a television show for athletes who would compete in things other than their own sport. One of the things you were going to do is ABC. One of the things you were going to do was compete in swimming. And we were up at this lake and so on and so forth. And I said, well, let's warm you up to that experience. You were going to do it the following week or something. And I said, I'll race you at that raft out there, which was 40 or 50 yards away. And you were all sarcastic and so who the hell was balancing you and so on and so forth. 1, 2, 3, off we went. Sprinting for that raft. And I was sort of waiting around the raft when you got there.
I did not enter swimming in that Superstars competition because of that moment.
Funny thing, you faked your phone call, but you got out of the water after that happened. And then you went to a telephone. And you pretended that you were calling ABC and quitting the thing altogether. But you were just pantomiming.
Yeah, I remember that. It was in the Everglades in August.
Yeah. There are people who call you have a clown sense of humor.
Yeah,
that's an example. Yeah, well, that was an example of what they did. I call that clown sense of humor.
So embarrassing. So embarrassed. Well, this is John. This is great. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for American Voices. Thank you for all the stories of Americans.
You're welcome. Thank you. It's really been fun talking to you. I've never talked to you contact before.
I know. You've never been interviewed by someone like me.
Not by you. Not by the great swimmer.
Okay. That'll be the last word. Oh, no, last word. Thanks for the decades friendship. My true brother.
Thank you, bro.
I've been speaking with you. Try to Facebook, the Senator Bradley. We're also on Instagram. Check us out there too. Instagram, Go Bradley on SiriusXM. Right, dude? Thoughts? Thank you for listening to American Voices here on my YouTube channel. For more interviews celebrating goodness and creativity, below.
I need to talk right now.
vocoder. So this is what I've been missing out on. This is in one light. Today, taking a little break from the kitchen to farm on culinary quest here in this spectacular It's home of the Niners, the upcoming games, and some truly next level food. We'll be trying some of the stadium's signature bites while hanging out with one of the greatest football players ever do it. Then we'll head back to the kitchen and cook up some game dates of our own, courtesy of Broker. And as always, my friends, there's no time to waste. Now let's go. I grew up in the Bay Area, but I've never actually been to a game in a stadium. So for me, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'm beyond stoked. The Stoke meter has broke 10 and is now 11. This looks incredible. Joining me on my quest today is an NFL GOAT, a three-time champion, a Hall of Famer, a true legend, the one, the only, Jerry Rice. You still feel the butterflies in here?
I retired 2005, and I still feel that itch. Can you believe that?
I can, and
it's probably the same with you, right?
A little different for me. I know I gotta serve a few hundred people, but it's the same feeling. All right, ready to go try some food?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Jerry, what was that pressure like? Being on that field, a stadium full of screaming fans.
You would not believe the rush. The most important thing for me, and it's probably the most important thing for you too, the preparation that goes into it. You know, I think it's just like cooking, being able to satisfy fans.
As a chef, that was my currency. When someone walked out the kitchen and said, "Hey man, that was one of the greatest steaks I ever had," that was everything.
So you never know what your destiny is. Because I was just this nerdy guy in high school and just had big hands, big feet.
But now, seeing as how your hands have gone on to achieve great things, are you now proud?
I love around like this.
Time to eat. Chef John, pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
Well, we got an awesome spread here for you guys. I'm going to start you over on this side. Stir fry, there's great grilled chicken in there, spicy little sauce, serve with a fun portion cookie, you know. And then we have the quesadilla beef tacos, crunchy corn tortillas, cream cheese, Jamaica consomme. It's got some red chilies in there. All that great for Dunkin', get a little fresh lime. You're very excited. And then we bring it around to a signature here at Levi's, the Touch Crab Sammy. It's a local, sustainable item. Toasted on the outside, nice cool crab meat in the middle, serve with a little tomato biscuit.
Hello, good evening. Ho. How you doing, sir? Hi, we're with Prestige Worldwide Luxury Card Giveaways. I'm Doyle, this is my HR person. We have a drop-off here for you. Looks like Caleb here is. Will this be the right address? Oh, it's your son. Okay, well, congratulations to him, because he actually won our 2024 Cadillac Escalade in a random drawing. That's right. So how it works, they put a bunch of names into a hat, they draw one, and whoever comes up, they win the car, pull up their information, and we just bring the car to their house, show it to them, and congratulate pretty much. I know. Yeah, I had Caleb Pierce here. That looks like that's our winner. Yeah, would you happen to be home? Sure.
He's fallen asleep and he has to put more money.
Oh, okay. He's not interested either? Really? In the new car? Wow. Okay. I mean, well, we usually want to go on to the next winner then. Yeah. Okay. Do you have one on it? No. Okay. All right, then, sir. Do you think it may be possible for us to talk to Caleb anyway?
Well, he's not speaking right now.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Because because there was something we did have to touch base on, just something that also came up within our findings on Caleb. It looks like a concern may have sent something into the county clerk. I don't know if you would recognize this. Would this be Caleb? That is Caleb. Okay. So that looks like it'd be like a date profile on the app, and unfortunately, the profile wasn't being used to talk to. It looks like one of the parents' daughters. So this would be. Looks like this would be this house. So that'd be his car. It's current car. Okay. I just have just a plethora of messages, very vulgar, and pictures that it looks like he sent to a girl that says that she's. It looks like a little girl. That's another thing that came up. You see, and it's not joking things or texting. It's my girl says that she. I don't want to into but as I'm sending pictures of himself, there was a picture of him. Looks like right here. But that is, looks like that is something that he sent to one of the parents. So we did come to winning that they found out that there was this side of the computer. So, in our case, you're a very unique situation. And he's talking about the with this girl out of all sorts. It looked like he was planning on meeting up with this girl. And now he works at down with her. And he told her that. And, we just, this is fast to report, but, also. It is there's a picture of him, I'm not sure that's really much it out, and pictures of him holding. This is all set to we don't hold it inside story and not go into authorities for his side of what he was thinking serious about this sort of thing with this girl. Because if we had let it on, it looks like he made that up or he did. And I'm sure you can agree with Yeah, so that's currently what he's doing. 5 weeks. Yeah, there's just a lot of sexual messages and graphics and pictures of I'm sure he's using your Wi-Fi to do these things as well. Right. I'm sure you don't want your Wi-Fi and your IP address attached with this stuff, so that's why. But that's kind of what we're looking at. Because, if the say feds found out about this, or what we did, it may be a completely different conversation right now. They may be storming because it's all about what's attached to the address. You know what I mean? And if you're using from this stuff, it's going to live here. And I'm sure you don't want that in there. That's why. So we're more so concerned citizens. We had concerns. The parents of the girl said that were mad about it. We didn't give many information. He's reached out to us. He said, "Hey, I want to go talk to the guy. See if you're serious about this sort of thing. If he's going to try to recapture my daughter again." But we just want to make sure that he's not happening. We reach out to her. Right now, he's currently in contact with her. He's even talked to her just last night. So it seems like it's going to keep going. And we want to talk to them before the feds come strong. Yeah. It's really good. Okay. It'd be better us than the feds come here. You know what I mean? So if you can wait, you can just come talk to them. I appreciate that. How you doing, Caleb? So we just have to talk to you about some messages. Yeah. This individual, we actually already. I never thought I'd come face to face with Michael Rock again. Here we are. I guess he decided it was time for the reunion. Michael. I've been on you for the last 5 years, and I have seldom at a loss for words. I don't know what to ask you first.
I don't know. You guys play?
Well, are you sure about that? Michael, this is the second time you fell for it. Are you sure you're not done? How you doing, sir?
This video is sponsored by Marvel X. Oh man, they had to make Deadpool all people 3D roles. This was gonna take forever to make. Bro, baby! I knew that you were gonna make it from this video, so I thought I could help. Who better to explain Deadpool than me? Deadpool! No, for the fifth time, Wade. I don't need your help. I can do this by myself. I've done a million of these. Okay, you're different. I'll let you do you. I promise you it'll be good. Just please go so I can finish. Okay, I'll see you later. Toodles. Deadpool is the new hero of 6 Marvel Rivals. He is easily one of the most popular Marvel heroes of all time. So his announcement was beyond exciting, especially when it was announced that he is the first hero who is every single role. I'll let him explain himself.
If you want the best is possible. So now, I'm gonna do it.
Yep, he's a duelist, a strategist, and a vanguard. So you know this video is going to be long. With 3 times the kit, it's an extra thick video today. But before I explain how to play Deadpool, let's quickly go over his comic book history first. So while the modern iteration of the character is extremely goofy and is known for breaking fourth walls, Deadpool wasn't always like this. He first appeared in New Mutants in 1998, and he was more of a mercenary-type character that fought Cable and the X-Men. He was funny, but not anywhere near how he is these days. And depending on the comic, Deadpool's backstory is never fully set in stone. But what we do know is his real name is Wade Wilson. Probably. And he had a rough upbringing, running away from his home as a teenager. Sometimes he has a military background, other times he's just a mercenary. But when it comes to how he got his powers, it's always because he had incurable cancer. And in order to treat it, he ends up being used as an experiment in the Weapon X program. But this disfigures his face and body. But also gives him a regenerative healing factor. But unfortunately, this healing factor also accelerated his cancer, which is why he looks so disfigured and also made him a little crazy. So crazy that he can break the fourth wall and talk to us, the reader of the comic. So the Weapon X people sent him to die with other failed experiments at a prison. And in this hospice prison, the prisoners would bet on who would die first. They called it Deadpool. But it turned out that Wade couldn't die. And boy, did they try to kill him. So he escaped and ironically decided to call himself Deadpool. So, with his iconic red outfit to cover his gross body, some pistols and katanas, Deadpool cracks jokes while fighting crime and killing his enemies, earning the nickname the Merc with the Mouth. And he's teamed up with a lot of the most popular heroes like Wolverine and Spider-Man, and he does this all while breaking the fourth wall and being fully aware that he's in a comic, which has made him a fan favorite for a long time now. And he's easily one of the strongest characters in comic book history. At one point, he killed the entire
Let there be minds that rewrite the laws of gravity. Because greatness is designed and innate. Let there be anything. Autodesk, proud supporter of Team USA.
Or something, so if you notice me moving a little, something's wrong with this chair, we need to get rid of it immediately. But anyways, Leaky Booty Lacey, man, one of the most infamous patients, even had a girl who was in this episode message me and she was like, oh my god, they made a cameo. Like, so she's friends with Lacey, which is pretty freaking cool. That's the first person that was actually in one of the episodes that messaged me. But we're gonna watch the whole thing, guys, so get your popcorn ready, let's give it a spin.
There's no greater pleasure in this world than eating food. It's a more pleasure button for me than sex.
Somebody ain't giving you the right kind of bacon, that's the case, you know, but alright, do you, boo? Okay, Washington. She better be on the ground floor. I have that exact same breathing machine. The thing just pumps like 50 pounds of air pressure. They put me in some random ass building in Hagerstown, Maryland, expecting me to go to sleep, right? So I took like an extra muscle relaxer and went into a friggin' coma, and now they think I'm like the Walking Dead. So this thing pushes like 40 pounds of air and chokes the hell out of me. I never was able to use it. It's the worst thing ever. Hello to your hoo-ha.
I wake up every morning feeling intense pain. It's constant now. And there's no part of my body that doesn't hurt. Having crackling in my bones, heat rash.
I have that same discoloration on my leg too, but yeah. First thing in the morning, I've told you guys this a million times, everything hurts. And look at her friggin' ankle. That thing's doing the friggin' soldier boy, like cranking that to the right, so I know her ankle hurts like hell.
Places that never goes away no matter how clean I am. I have stabbing pain in my feet, and really dull crushing pain in my lower back. It's not a fun time. My right knee is the worst pain I've ever had in my life. Started with diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and
She's got that trifecta. That's what it is. Like the cholesterol, blood pressure. She's really out here bringing this going on.
It's all because of my weight. My body's crushing itself.
You know what I call that thing? Should I? Yeah, I call it a pussy. It's your thigh. Figure it out. Put those two words together.
I move like a T-Rex because my steps, some of them are big, but so slow. I'm so big. And I show around almost immediately doing anything where I have to move. My lungs are suffocating in this body.
I cannot get over it. I know it's made to make them look bigger, the shot, but the fact that we have to just go friggin' like balls deep straight at the camera angle, right up the vagina, like it's just weird. And somebody also told me they get paid like an extra $1,500 for the shower scene, and if that's the case, I'm stripping naked, slapping my ass, and singing my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So yeah, you can get me on there, $1,500 naked.
But I do get up. I try to keep up with my basic hygiene every day. I only shower once or twice a week. I use wet wipes to clean myself the other times. It's just hard, but I usually just stand for as little time as possible, so I don't pass out from losing breath. And then I do.
Once or twice a week. People that are probably really too, and I'm like that. But like, oh, nice smell. You're not nice smell this. They smell it. But also, people think bacon is a mistake. I'm like crazy about my hygiene and smell good. I probably have like $1,000 worth of cologne. Like, I would love to see something.
You have to help me out. Especially in certain things. I have not been able to wipe myself in 7 years. And sometimes that responsibility falls to my voice. I just I met him a month ago on my days. We've seen each other every single day. I was upfront with him about my situation. So he understood what was being done. But
Okay. So if you just meet somebody and you're signing up for butt wiping and all that, you're probably in big girls. You got a thing, you're like, oh, must be jelly, damn, don't shake like that. You like big girls. Alright? That's probably what's going on here. Either that, or you haven't had since it had you and you're just trying to get some, so.
Still feel bad about needing his help like I do. But we're really enjoying each other's company, and I feel very blessed to have met him. Come in! Hey, honey!
Lacey's that type of person that'll give you your shirt off her back.
Look at this guy. She's beating the hell out of him. Got hurt right wrist, hurt knee. Wiping your butt must be dangerous, it is. Jeez.
That loving, caring, snuggle bear kind of person. So, Lacey asked me to come to the bathroom, and sometimes I do have her wipe herself. It doesn't bother me, because I love her a lot, and I really like to keep Lacey happy.
You just met her.
My greatest love in life is food. I absolutely love food. Make sure you put butter in the skillet for the bacon.
That's fine.
I consider
You already got oil. And like you guys cook your eggs and bacon grease. That's probably that's the way to do it. But wiping the butt thing, they make holes for that. Now people who say that they couldn't wipe their butt at 600 pounds, you're really lying. I wipe mine, but I might pull a muscle reaching on back there a few times trying to do the friggin' highs in my butt. But yeah, no, I definitely, it's harder. It's definitely harder. But I never was not like able to, you know what I mean? Let's get that out of the way. We don't get the sick on your mind, Sean, white butt like 10 years.
That's so bad. IV pumped into my arm. And as far as I'm concerned, there's no greater pleasure in this world than eating food. It's a more pleasure but for me than sex. A pleasure to me. Food is everything to me. From even my earliest memories, that's how it's always been for me.
Oh, buddy, you poor soul. You're cooking the sauce and she's never going to hear us because she just said food is the only thing that gets her going. Damn, you're a shit without a paddle, literally. Chuck up.
Growing up in my family was emotionally and physically exhausting. I had an older sister and brother. My brother was the favorite child. My sister was so skinny and popular. I kind of felt like I should have been adopted.
I was the popular one out of my brothers, but at the same time, I was also the demon child, and I'm pretty sure my mom wouldn't get rid of me half the time. But yeah, no, I was just helpful. That's all that was. But my mom, her birthday card said like all these sweet things. I made her cry. Like thank you for not giving up on me. I'm ready to give up on me. You've always been in my corner. Yada yada. My mom really helped for me. She followed me at every turn. I love my mom to death, but it seems like she might have a bit of a different experience. So.
And that extremely lonely. But when I was 26, I found out there were people on the internet who were part of what's called feedism. Feedism is when on the internet girls make money getting men to give them any food.
I miss my call. I could have been like epic feeder. They could get cha-ching paid. Only I wouldn't eat that whole Vader sandwich. Like I couldn't do that. The slimy texture or whatever, it all throws me off. This chick would probably rolling in the dough, you know what I'm saying? 5 sandwiches, chocolate before breakfast. She was a big ass. I know that.
Them eating it on camera. It wasn't hard for me to find men on the internet who wanted to take care of me. And all I had to do was film myself eating as part of the deal. And I like the attention, to be honest. Technically, I've been in 3 feeder relationships with men.
Whoa, 3? Okay. So you really are out here just seeking out those kinds of men. You know, I get the funniest requests online, though. There's women that want to bake stuff naked. There's women that want to beat me up. One chick messaged me about, like, choking me out, calling me a punk, and, like, crazy stuff. I'm not into getting beat up, so I don't think that one's going to work for me. But there get some wild ones, man. And I ain't even that big a friggin' deal. I got 9,000 subs or whatever, and I'm already getting this stuff. So I can only imagine what the bigger people did. They're probably getting all kinds of crazy requests.
I haven't done that in a long time. Thankfully, I have Ricky now, who's not like those other guys, because he wants the best for me. So we're together now, and I'm thankful to have him. Not just to have somebody to help me, but because I know he loves me.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Are you sure this isn't a feeder relationship as you're sitting here pounding like 5 sandwiches? He's definitely feeding you. Just because he's not getting off to it, don't mean he's not enabling the hell out of you.
I'm good. I'm just chatting with my sister. The girl.
Thank you, crush.
Hi, girls. These sounds are so finger sucking good.
Thank you.
The only thing that's gonna suck around here.
It's the first time I did that. Us with a boy, really. And that's motivating me more now to get healthy. Because I want to do things with them. But food is still so important to me. So how do I give up what makes me happy?
Back and front. What is going on? My butt, look at this. My butt is like totally disappeared, guys. This thing is like freaking gone. No booby having done. It is gone. But yeah, she's definitely not losing her. Could you move your pants off your crack?
You know, with Ricky's going grocery shopping, I'll push myself through the pain so I can just be around all that food. You know, neither of us drive, but thankfully now we have Ricky's sister Sharon.
Oh,
She comes and takes us, and that's been a godsend to me. Hi, Sharon.
No, that is too high to risk at 600 pounds. I don't think she's got the height to slide on up in there. And she's already beaten up poor Ricky. He's getting damaged. You need to give this guy a break. He can't be lifting you up in cars.
My babe.
I can't, it's hard on my shoulder.
Get you a handful, buddy. That's all you get.
One second. I can't reach it yet. My knee. Okay, I'm in. Thank you.
When data comes at you fast, come up with answers even faster. SAS Via.
Get like 3 packages of bacon.
Alright.
Why don't you get 4 while you're at it? We need about 2 a day. Round up, carry the butter. Yeah. Good lord.
3 packages of bacon?
Here's some chocolate fudge cake. That'd be good. Every bite I'm taking is helping to kill me now. There's ice cream. You know how much I love ice cream.
Which one?
How about cookies and cream?
Ooh, girl.
And I can feel it in my body now.
Why is he ooh girl and cookies and cream? Also, side note, why does this chick have a friggin' cupcake tattooed on her? Food meant that much to her? And also, it's a cupcake with like a poop on top of it. Look at it when it comes back on her arm. Is that a poop?
That one?
Yeah, doo-doo cake?
Okay.
That is not good for you, sis.
I've had pain in my body so many times, but not like it is now. It's different now. I gotta sit down again, sorry.
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
Because the pain is worse, and I'm starting to feel like I'm dying.
Oh,
Just a minute, I gotta breathe.
Oh, why can't she get one of those little motor cars? Like, I'm not trying to be a jerk. At least she's walking around. Honestly, at my heaviest, I wouldn't have been getting around the store all that well. I would have done curbside. There's no way I would have walked in. But I guess you don't want to curbside. They're with his sister. Don't want his sister to see her getting all kinds of magic shell and chocolate cake and all this stuff that's good for her, right? While she's turned around sitting on her walker and spilling over the side. But they got a whole cart full of junk and cupcake tattoos with doo-doo on her arm. Like she's that thug life food sis. Like, come on.
Especially in my heart and lungs because my lungs are weak and my heart's weak. And it's just getting worse.
Bro, there was the doo-doo cake. Hold on. Do y'all see the poop on that cupcake? Hold on.
You think it's a weight problem, but it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it, I guess.
There it is. That is definitely a shit cake, guys. What is she doing? Ew. What? Why would you get that tattooed on you?
As I grew up with my own weight problems, it just means we both could lose weight because I'm not myself skinny.
Yes, you too.
You're not that big, buddy. You're self-credit.
Okay, slow down.
I know I'm not too far from something really bad happening to me. And I'm scared about what happened now.
Think this is enough?
See how she's backing out? It's because she couldn't get in the car without the door all the way open, so she wouldn't dig the car next to it. I used to have to ask people to back out all the time just so I wouldn't dent up somebody's car. But side note on that one, he's like not healthy by any means, right? But to me, I don't think he's that overweight. You guys might beg to differ, but I don't know. That's a tough one, man. To me, he's like on the better end. He's putting himself down an awful lot. I wish he felt better about himself and didn't let her totally take advantage of him, give him no play, and make him bake all the bacon, you know. But
okay, slow down, baby. Okay, slow down.
You slow down, Ricky. She can't go any damn slower. Jeez.
No.
Ready? One,
No.
Ricky, you sneaky devil. Where you slide that finger, buddy?
Okay. Ow. Yeah. Okay. The more I eat, the worse it gets.
That's how it works.
I pray I'm not already past a point of no return.
Everybody messages me and tells me that. You people have messaged me that are in the 600s. If you're one of those people who are still in the 600s and you want to change, it's never too late. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I have everything up. And my favorite analogy for this kind of situation is when you're 600 pounds, it's like you're playing tag with the Reaper, and you're not that damn fast. Trust me, you're not fast at all. You're speed walking, and the Reaper's freaking Usain Bolt right after your ass. So you can always change. It's never too late. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. The only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. Sean's motivational. Love you guys.
I have simple dreams. I just want to go to the mall, be able to walk around and shop. That's it.
Yeah.
Slow. Ow.
They can be lazy.
Come on, baby.
Don't hold me. And now with Ricky in my life, I want to have a future with him. And when you're as overweight as I am, that kind of life just isn't possible. Instead, I'm just trapped in all this fat.
Download the app and get 50% off your first Wonder order with code 50 Google.
Relationships are tricky because love can be challenging.
He's gonna love me for the good, the bad, the crazy, all of it.
Follow three couples as I guide them toward a deeper understanding of themselves and their relationships. Welcome to Messy Love. Listen on Audible.
Damn, she's awful bossy. And she's already getting the Cheetos. Like, did you just exert yourself that much that you're telling him to slow down and give you the Cheetos? You need to unwind, and she's got one of the sugary Starbucks drinks. This is so sad. She's really out here struggling. And not even trying at all, knowing she's about to be on the freaking show. Jeez.
I got volunteered. Then Mom was like, oh no, Ricky's going to Texas solo sharing. I was like, I want to go to Texas. But hey, let's go make sure Brother Ricky is safe. You know, that's what I do.
Oh,
Can you use this stuff from the house stuff?
Because Ricky is actually epileptic. And he has seizures, so I have to be there because he stops breathing. Sorry.
No. I want you comfortable, baby.
But also sheltered. He doesn't really know much.
Yeah, baby.
So with his girlfriends, I gotta step in and put him through the ringer to see if they're gonna actually be there for him or if they're just using him.
No! Please.
Why is she so mean and sad to this guy? He seems like a freaking saint. He's special needs. He's trying to pull you in the car. He's injuring himself, wiping your butt. So it's booty, butt crack, bacon, poo. But man, this is crazy. He's treating you like a damn queen.
Don't make me fall. Stop, please stop. I'm holding. Over here. No. Howie. Do this. Hey, can we stop and get tacos or burgers or fries?
Stop, you've been in the car 2 minutes. Why are we stopping for food already? You better pack a friggin' lunchbox or something with some celery. You're going to see Doctor now. The fat boy Grim Reaper, he is gonna light your ass up.
Get kinda hungry.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm already feeling exhausted, and it's only been 30 minutes since we left.
Oh, okay. It's not a poop cake, it's a cherry. I got a cherry on top.
Mashed potatoes, gravy, coleslaw. Yeah, I know, I like those. But we have so much distance to go. So I just need to get enough food to last for a bit.
Okay, it's about the energy.
I'd like 8 extra crispy drumsticks, a large corn dog, a large cheese curd, pop burger with extra bacon, and I'll take root beer.
Holy shit. And what do you guys want?
I need an order of mashed potatoes and gravy, please. Thank you.
Yep, definitely a cherry. Get you some leaky booty lacey.
So this is just scary, to be on the road so long. Part of me...
I can't get over it, man. I used to do that with my plate, balance it on my stomach. The stomach table is like a new strap. Like that's the top level. Like that's ultimate bad boy stuff. The stomach table.
He wants to turn back. But I can't. Because my life depends on this.
Yeah, it does. Day 2.
I'm trying not to lose it.
I'm sorry, baby.
What are you doing?
Take your time.
It's our second day on the road. My legs hurt excruciating pain right now. Very small and bigger than they've been in a long time. The thought that we're not even halfway there is very hard on me, but I just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, the swelling in your legs from just sitting in the car is gonna get really freaking bad. Because, I don't know, you just can't handle it. You guys would be shocked at the stuff that you take for granted, that you like hate right now. You're like, oh man, I gotta go to freaking Walmart, I hate that. And when people that are in this situation, they're like, man, I really want to go to Walmart. Like you can't. It gets so sad.
Oh, baby, you good? Come on, baby.
I'm doing the very best I can. I know we can get there. It's gonna take a little while, and I gotta get there by my appointment, or else I lost out. I'm desperate for his help, so as hard as it is, I'm trying to push myself. But at least I was able to get a good breakfast before putting myself through all this again.
What's a good breakfast?
I had a really nice breakfast, zebra cakes, cheese puffs, and coffee.
Are you kidding me? That's a good breakfast? Zebra cakes and cheese puffs? Good lord, Dr. Now is gonna tear your ass up. That old man don't play the zebra cakes. He's a college brown guy.
You need to work on losing weight, and you gotta motivate yourself. And no one's gonna hand you. Because nothing in this world's free, and people have themselves to worry about before they worry about others.
Preach.
It's your heart though. As long as you stay dedicated to your
She's hurt in friggin' zebra cakes. And now she's whipping out the chips away, soft cookies, whatever they're called, the soft ones. Yeah, that's right. My fat ass recognized the packaging.
Yeah.
I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but I'm a good people's person. I can read people like really easily. She's not showing any efforts to lose the weight. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not gonna be able to do Dr. Now.
Everybody's so scared of Dr. Now. Like, his reputation definitely precedes him. Everybody's like, no, not Dr. Now. And then it's like everyone's just scared to death of that old man. I love it. I love it.
And then one day, it just disappeared.
Can I ask you something? How do you guys know that you left each other the day for not even a full month?
It's like, I know her for so long. You know, I have a connection with her that I really don't explain.
I like this so outgoing. He's good with kids.
Your brother's a good man.
He likes Dragon Ball Z and
Dragon Ball Z, ding dongs, wiping your butt. And what else? What else do we need? We need wipe the butt, Dragon Ball Z, ding dongs, and bacon. Bacon, yeah, that's right. 3 packs of bacon. That's all you need to be in her. That's her love language. Bacon, Dragon Ball Z, ding dongs, zebra cakes. We got it. We figured it out.
I like anime.
And you all tell each other y'all love each other.
We did.
You can't believe I love you yet.
When you have the connection, when you got the connection, that's when you know it's real.
But you can't have love.
We're building on our love every day. Every day we work on building on our love.
But at the same time, I want you guys to be aware of the fact that y'all don't really even know each other.
Do you guys believe in love at first sight or lust at first sight? Because I'll go with lust at first sight, and I do believe that you can have like a strong pull towards somebody, where the universe can pull you back towards them in the long run. But I don't believe in that whole soulmate at first sight. You gotta get to know each other first. So she's definitely using him in my opinion so far. And I don't like it because he's special needs, so this is kind of a tricky situation.
This is one, and this is the honest truth. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. That's what I want.
And you're my little brother, who is ignorant and very gullible to a lot of. So when I see something, I'm gonna speak on it. You already know how I am.
I understand, I respect that.
Thank you, Sharon, for hanging with us, helping. Really appreciate it.
Oh, Sharon, like you so sweet.
I need to stop at a drug stop to get some things.
Okay.
Yeah, the next stop I gotta stop.
Do you guys think that they could be in love already, or you guys think Lacey's just useless? Please let me know in the comments. I need to know your guys' opinion, because to me, this looks like 100% use somebody. But okay, we gotta stop at the store, she needs something, let's see.
I like right here.
Yeah, this gas station for her. Oh man, I'm getting sick. I have to go number 2. Oh, sorry.
Oh, don't finish.
And new pants. New pants! New pants!
Oh, no. Hold on. You guys see it? Nope. She's got a wedgie, but I don't see any brown there or nothing. I was thinking I might see some running down her leg, because she ain't got the healthiest diet. And zebra cakes ain't gonna exactly make you have the Taco Bell, zebra cakes, fried chicken. This woman, I mean, you should be able to see it. There should be a freaking nuke going off in her pants right now. Oh, I think I saw it. I saw a wet spot.
She pooped herself, and she was taking a fart, you know, like everybody does, and, well, it wasn't a fart.
DP4 in this is so tricky.
So, I think she's gonna get off to fast food for a little while.
Yeah,
it's just, you know, it's a fart, you know, you can take a fart, it happens.
Bro, stop making excuses for her. Like, this is not a good look. Your woman just went Mr. Bombastic in the front seat next to your sister. And you're, oh my god, dude. And you're doing this out of love. Just love. Like, there's nothing in this for you yet. I'm trying to find the plus side for you, and I ain't found it yet. Unless you're into poop stuff, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. You got some kind of R. Kelly kink or something?
I told her to ask to go to the bathroom. So we can get on the phone.
You're letting me in.
There's this trip that I have ever got volunteered for in my entire life.
Do you think she's fast food, eating fast food? Okay.
I'm trying to just decide. Girl, hooey. Ooh, bro. I'm not.
Wait, so she needs a diaper. She was wearing a diaper in the first place then. So she wasn't convinced she was going to make it to the toilet anyway. And honestly, when you're that size and you're in the car and the swelling happens, that might be why she has a diaper. Because when you have to pee and your legs are swollen, you gotta pee. There's no holding it. Like, it's that second you gotta go. There's times I pulled over the car, jumped out, let the car run, and ran in the woods to pee because I had to go that bad. But honest to God, when my legs were swollen, I would pee every 30 minutes. Even through the night, every 30 minutes until it went away. It was friggin' miserable. No sleep, just like friggin' pee. It's awful.
Judgers, you know, because I feel like everybody has their own thing. But I think they like each other a lot. You know, I think they do like each other. But it's not love. We all know it's not love. I think it's more like she needs somebody to take care of her, and my brother just automatically just jumps in and does it because that's what he does.
Come here, please.
Okay. Your body's saying, hey, give me something healthy.
Where's the celery? Stop giving me the Popeyes. I need celery. No more ding-dongs. But yeah, I mean, your body... Honestly, her body's probably used to that stuff by this point. If you didn't give her the sugar and the grease and all that, that's when she probably would have a freaking problem. But yeah, she's probably right in her zone right now. But she needs a diaper. So you get in there and you cop your feel, do whatever you gotta do, but this is close as you're getting action. Because she pretty much said the only thing that's finger looking good is that major sandwich, and not the Ricky sandwich. So.
Come on, thousands of miles. I'm so nervous to see Dr. now.
I would be too if I freaking see what cakes bread.
I'm excited.
Now scream happiness.
Yes!
Happiness!
We finally made it to Houston last night after 5 days on the road.
Damn, 5 days?
Coming down here is so incredibly hard, but I did it because I know how bad I need help. And Dr. Now is one of the only people that can do that for me.
Yeah. She hadn't showered in at least 5 days at this point too. You see how greasy your hair looks right here. On the road, you would think that would be more of a reason than needing to shower. Because if you're putting yourself in the car, it's been 5 days since you showered, and I've got to share that little confined space. You ain't trapping me in that coffin stink, sweetie. Like, you need to shower.
Miss Buckingham?
Now that I'm here, I'm nervous about finding out my weight.
As most people are when they don't.
This is going to be the first time Ricky's ever seen my weight.
We're gonna wait.
Can you go on the scale, maybe? Step up. If I'm heavier than 600 pounds or so, that's going to be really upsetting.
If... No fucking way! She weighed less than me? What? Miss Ding Dong, Zebra Cake and Cheese Curl. Poop herself till the cows come home. Weighed less than me at the start? I'm pissed, man. Screw this shit. This is over. We gotta finish this.
I don't know what to say.
So you're happy. You should have been higher than that.
That's about what I expected, but it's still hard to see that number.
It is hard to see that number.
But I'm glad I was heavier than I thought.
Even she's friggin' excited. Like me, I'm mad that she weighed less than me. Because I thought I was trying harder than her. I wasn't waking up and friggin' slapping some zebra cakes in between a bagel. Put cheese curls in my like friggin' coffee. Like I wasn't doing none of that. Damn. This is sad. I sucked.
That's at least positive. And now, I just hope I can get the help I need.
That's not positive, sweetie. Better than what you thought.
Baby Bell flavors for everyone. And more grams of protein.
If losing weight feels hard, you're doing it wrong. Fifia makes weight loss automatic.
Ooh, look at you, Ricky.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, too. Thank you for asking. So you must be Lacey?
Yes.
Alright. So who is the young man that came with you?
This is my boyfriend, Ricky.
We like calling him
Nice to meet you. So, where do you come from?
Southeastern Washington State.
How long took you to come from Washington to here?
5 days.
5 days to get here in one way and 5 days to go back.
Yes.
Alright, so what seemed to be issue with your eating habit that you're not...
You guys see how nervous she is that she's just laughing at like nothing. just making loud noises because she's friggin' shitting bricks inside. But at least she's not doing it in the car. So.
Not able to wait.
Too much carbohydrates.
That's the problem. The problem is if you know you're eating too much carbohydrate, why are you doing something about it?
Because they taste good.
I kind of gave up on myself, yes. Lazy.
Okay, you're 36 years old.
Yes.
So you have a goal in your life.
Yes, I want to lose weight and have a happier lifestyle and grow my relationship with Ricky and have a life instead of being at home.
Okay, so you got the goal.
Okay. I thought she wanted to say anything about Ricky. I thought Ricky was just going to be sitting there, just thinking about all the what ifs, seeing all these wedding bells, and she's sitting here. I want this. I would like to own an Oscar Mayer factory someday. I would like to, have my own fudge press. I would like to own stock in Depends. The things are good quality.
To have a productive life.
Yes.
Okay. So the question is, what are you gonna do to get there?
Anything.
Then why haven't you already tried to do something if you want to productive life and to change things?
I've tried, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Look at your chart. You are taking almost about 30 medications a day. And you have high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, thyroid problem, and reflux, neuropathy, lymphedema, migraine, and the list goes on.
Holy hell. If that was your health, like your list of friggin' things wrong with you, I don't even need to see a list of things right with you. Like there probably like 2. Good Lord, that's awful. You would think she would want to change sooner, but I'm telling you, man, it's hard to break old habits, like really hard. And I still catch myself once in a while, like just thinking, oh man, I want to go eat here, or I want to do this, and I'm like, no, but I can't do that anymore, I'm trying to lose weight, but it's just the old habits die hard, they really do.
No. So it's clear that your body is at a breaking point because of your weight. So you got a lot of health issues, and you need to take care of yourself, right?
Yes.
And you need to lose weight.
Yes.
Alright, so if I give you some suggestion about eating habits, you can follow those.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to give you some about to read every night. Now we'll break down at 1200 calories a day, low carb protein diet that you need to follow completely.
Okay.
And understand to correct eating habit and
that's way too strict a diet for her. You gotta remember, we're talking about zebra cakes and cheese rolls for breakfast, and now you're talking 1,200 calories, low carb. Like, couldn't we start her out with something a little more moderate? Maybe tell her to get under 3,000 a day, because she would lose weight at under 3,000. But tell her, I don't see Lacey doing it, because she doesn't care. She doesn't really want it. At least that's the impression I get of her. I'll start.
I'm going to give you some exercises that you can do at home. And I want you to do those twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. So in 2 months, you need to lose 50 pounds. That won't be hard to do at all.
Okay.
But since you live so far, it takes you 5 days to come here, 5 days to go back. That's a 10-day round trip.
Yeah.
That is a...
You know what I found today when I was at Goodwill with my grandma? I almost bought it because I thought it was just like iconic. Because my mom made me do it when I was a kid. It was Richard Simmons VHS's, man. She made me do them friggin' dances. Like dancing around in the living room with her. I should have bought it, man. I might back and get that damn thing tomorrow. It's just too good.
A lot of strain in your body. So I don't want to make that trip again to come back down here. Before we know you made it to that goal, so we get you to go to your doctor and check your weight in Washington. And if you made it to that goal, then the next step is you need to move down here to Houston if you want to do the program. But if you're not losing weight, then there's no point in you going through all that to come back, since you won't be doing the program. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So this is going to be all up to you. You understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Lacey is very much in one ear out the other type chick, so I don't think she's hearing you, but I don't think she's hearing you. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad.
So I'm going to bring you some stuff. I'm going to explain to you what to do, and see if we can get you going in the right direction. All right, I'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
Let there be lies that rewrite the laws of gravity. Because grace is designed and innate. Let there be anything. Autodesk, proud supporter of Team USA.
Jump like you. I found it on hard.com.
I got you, baby. I promise. You'll love me if you help, and then be by yourself.
My biggest concern with Lacey is that she doesn't seem like